Hi, my name is Lynda Gehrels. I'm the president of Lifewater Canada. I'm really honored to have this opportunity to share with you how Lifewater has been addressing the global water crisis. I've been involved with Lifewater for 25 years, and in that time, I've had the opportunity to see with my own eyes the devastation that comes from having only unsafe water to drink, or poor sanitation, no toilet to be able to, use to go to the bathroom, having all of that open defecation, and the tropical rains wash into dug wells and open streams where people are fetching their water. It's not right. It shouldn't be, and it is something that we can do about, and we are doing something about. Sometimes in life you have an aha moment. It doesn't always necessarily be a positive thing. It's life-changing. My husband, Jim, who's been gone now for 4 years, he had such a moment in his life in the early 90s when he was diagnosed with an eye disease that would render him blind. The life goal to give back to the world, to make it a better place when I retire, and I got shot out the window with that. And in a season of adjustment, he decided, no, he can do something, but do it now, when he still had some sight. It turned into a adventure into Liberia, West Africa in the mid-90s. We went with the co-founder of Lifewater, Glenn Stronks, and they had a plan. They were going to bring in a drill rig. They were going to find some men that they could train. They were going to teach them how to drill, how to find water, how to plant a pump on that hand pump on that well, and then set them free. When they came home after 3 weeks, they had not only done all of those things, but they had learned about the culture. They had learned what it was like to live in a war-torn community. They had learned that to volunteer was a privilege, one we can enjoy, but it was not possible overseas. If you didn't earn $1, which is about the average of what anybody would earn then, a day, then your family didn't eat. You didn't have school tuition. There were such ripple effects that were negative that there was no volunteering capacity at all. So they realized to sustain this initiative would mean further work to raise funds, to support them, to send more knowledge, to help them learn, to involve the communities. There was a lot of work to be done. It's been 30 years since Lifewater started. That was the germ, that was the beginning seed, and we have grown incredibly since then. We now work in 4 nations, in Kenya, Nigeria, Liberia, and in Haiti. And there are multiple partners within each of these nations that are all working independently and providing water for their people. It is an incredible gift to be able to manage and to support and to sustain these teams and watch them mature and watch them grow. It's built on the concept of teaching a man to fish rather than just giving him a fish. It's sustainable and it's impactful. And I'm really grateful that you have chosen to partner with us and have come alongside with us to share the vision of a world where a child doesn't need to die because they only have unsafe water to drink.
Every 35 seconds, statistics showed that a child perished from waterborne diseases.
Where you're born shouldn't determine whether you live or die. Because we are born here in Canada, we have safe water. And because they're born over in Africa, that isn't a given. The more capacity that our teams have, the more safe water flows and the less people are dying because of unsafe water. None of that could happen without your support and sharing the vision of how to change the world one well at a time, one washroom at a time, one workshop at a time. Thank you so much for believing in us, for giving.